What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back, baby. Hello, Tilak. Hello, good evening. Hello, Abhishek. Hello, good evening. My god, it's been a while since I did one on my own on OBS. Just thinking, when is the last time I did an. Yeah, doesn't matter. Welcome, chat, to the Arsenal hate watch. Woke up from a nap. Hello, no, Mad no. Hello, Saptashya. Good luck today. Arey, it's not Arsenal 8 watch. Yeah, quite honestly, Abhishek, this was a fun game. I'm going to be on Lala's channel for the Liverpool game. So I was like, man, this is great. There's an early good match today. I don't have to sit up, till 10 o'clock already. Anyway, today there's a match. 7:30 matches are all right. This was the best match to watch right now. Yeah, so it worked out for me. By the way, the stream schedule, Nathan from the nap. Uh, st- Stream schedules out, by the way, guys, for people who don't want to go check. Today this is the game, then tomorrow 6:30 UFC 327 in the morning, and then 6:30 in the evening Spurs Sunderland game. uh, yeah, that's the plan right now. We could expect few sixes from Gyökeres. Man, listen, yeah, it could be one of those games where he scores. You never know. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen today. सब ओनली मोड से हटा देना, ये ग्लिच की वजह से people can't. Is that a real thing? I didn't even know that's a thing. Okay, hold on. Stop that right now. Okay, they're done. Uh, MLS against Ryan coughing baby was savage. there. Yeah. Man, did you guys watch the West Ham Wolves match yesterday? Absolute destruction. Damn, man. Can you imagine if Nuno survives all the previous teams he coached? That would be, that would definitely be something. Hmm? It's interesting. Hello, Rahul. Barca's best signing is Araujo. Barca's best signing is Mbappe. Hello, Phantom. Good evening. I guess everyone's sleeping. You can keep the sub only mode. Just don't keep any timer. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Sub only mode. Any duration. Got it. There we go. Made that adjustment. That's so weird. They're not showing me. I don't know why they're not showing me Premier League, but okay. Just get rid of this. We ain't winning this. You think so? I saw the highlights and I was so happy to see Spurs finally in relegation. Madrid didn't sign Mbappe, they signed Mbappe. Barcelona fans doing the 2016 NBA final trend. Like as soon as you join, please increase the voice, bro. Please increase the voice. Sounds okay from me, yo. I don't know. That's interesting. It sounds okay, yo. On the input, it's saying it's okay. Um, all right. Yeah. Okay. Phantom, we are winning on Tuesday. Okay. Right. Why are they not giving me the lineups? It's so weird today. Okay. Something is really wrong with my something is really wrong with my sofa score, but okay. What if United loses to Leeds? What if United loses Leeds? It's not great, dude. It's not great. I can't lie. But at the same time, we're still in third place, man. It can be a lot worse. I think the good news about this week at least is that we are again playing last. So we get to see what happens. Hopefully the boys can perform under pressure. That's all you can say. You can't say anything else because if you say anything else, it's just words. They have to just hope they can perform under pressure. Simple as that. That's the hope. If they don't, then we're in trouble. Simple as that. 12 minutes so far, nil nil. Hello, Rahul. Good evening. Do like the stream and share, guys, straight away, please. Fortunately, I don't think the video is going out today much. I have been quite inactive, so please help by sharing the video, please. Thank you very much. Arsenal's lineup is as follows. That's what I was trying to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Madueke with a Trivela cross. Ooh. Jokeres tried to cut back. So we got Raya, White, Gabriel, Saliba, and MLS. Then we got Rice and Zubimendi. Rice, Zubimendi, Madueke, Havertz, Martinelli, Gyökeres. Again, for people who didn't hear, Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Kelly. In midfield, we have Rice, Havertz, and Zubimendi. Then the front three of Madueke, Martinelli, and Gyökeres. Arsenal lineup. And for Bournemouth, we have Petrovic, Jimenez, Hill, Senesi, Trufe. Got Alex Scott, Ryan Christie. Alex Scott, Ryan Christie in the midfield. Four attackers are Ryan, Kroupi, Tavernier, Evan Nielsen. the Bournemouth lineup. Right, that is done. It's been 16 minutes so far. My god, the game's flown by already. Ross comes in. Oh, goal! Bournemouth, Kroupi Jr. Oh boy. Oh wow. Rice is overrated since his two free kicks. Both teams have stepped up to play footy today. Rice or Bruno, current on in his age and potential, who do you take? Bro, I take Bruno over anyone. No one has the individual output Bruno has here. Quite honestly. Some people can say it's bias, but fortunately the numbers also prove it. That's crazy, man. What a ball, yeah. Deflection. I mean, that deflection could have gone anywhere. Cross by Trufa hits the edge of Saliba's foot. Literally launches right into Kroupi's jumping kick. Literally sets him up completely for it. Can't do anything about that, man. Can't do anything about that. It's not there's really not much you can do about that. And Arsenal are on the back foot 17 minutes into the game. This is going to be interesting. As it stands right now, Arsenal have played 2 games and are 9 points ahead of City. 2 games more than City. Kroupi Jr. balling the same. This person called it, Suraj said it would be a very good FPL buy if anyone was interested in the time. I remember him saying that. I don't know if anyone else did, but he definitely said that. Bricked up. Just a good goal. Can't even blame anyone. Exactly. Can't do anything about that. Homelander, good evening. Yes, bottlers. I mean, what could you do about that? Raz. Let's be real. As fun as it would be to call them bottlers, what could you do about that? It literally launches, hits the edge, the rounded edge of Saliba's foot in such force, and it literally ramps right into Kroupi. Of course, you have to still make the run and be there because it did pass one Bournemouth player, but still, you know, I don't know. You can do anything about that one, man. Anyway, bottling would be if they lose from here. There's plenty of time to make a comeback, obviously. So let's hold. It's a great tackle there. Mistake by Bournemouth there. Scott gets dispossessed and eventually it becomes a corner. Very, very silly there to run across the field that way. I don't know what he was thinking, but yes. Let's go Bournemouth, says Harsha. Liga talent. This Kroupi guy is pretty good, yeah. Even that Ryan also is really good, actually. Good goal from Bournemouth. Yep. Can't do anything about that, man. Can't do anything about that. Declan Rice takes the corner. Cross comes in. Oh! Havertz over the net. Oh, just over the net. Hello, Name Magic. Good evening. What a cross, by the way. Oof. Hello, Rupinder. What's up? What's up? Oh my god. Literally just over the bar. Goalkeeper didn't even move. There's 3 quarters of the game left, man. Plenty of time to do something. Ryan from Brazil League. Yep. Arsenal bottling. Tough to say, Shanks. Plenty of time left in the game, but that goal, there's nothing they could have done, man. The deflection literally let the ball in the air, back post, I mean, it was just impossible. Nothing you can do. Ryan has to make the run to get on the end of it, but apart from that, it was in such an angle that as soon as you get as long as you hit it on target, it's going in. It is that close to the goal. I'll just join an Arsenal down. Yeah, they conceded at 17 minutes, couple of minutes ago. Do drop a like, guys. Do drop a like. 22 minutes up. Bournemouth are just giving the ball away now. Could bring Arsenal back into the game. Oh, oh. Pass was too sharp there. Declan Rice telling everyone to calm down. Prediction for the UCL games. I still think the only team that's going to make a remontada is Barcelona, dude. Based on seeing Giants' reaction for the Madrid game yesterday, I wasn't watching. I was watching the West Ham Wolves game, but I was watching them on YouTube. Uh, he doesn't seem to think they have any chance based on how they played. There was this whole theory where they would use this as like a stepping stone to gain momentum. Well, they've lost even more momentum now. What a pass from Raya right down the middle. Havertz, not enough turn there, not enough turn. Straight to Jimenez. Um, but yeah, so like in, I'm inclined to agree with him. I don't think Real Madrid are going to beat Bayern at the Allianz. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a draw. But I think Bayern will go through. I think, like I said, only team that does a remontada is probably going to be Barcelona. West Ham cooked Spurs 18. Yes, bro, and the game was fun too. Game was fun too. I saw all the goals. It was nice. Then I was watching SRH trying to cook Punjab today. For the most part, they did a good job. And then suddenly the wickets started falling. Let's take another corner. Sorry, free kick, not a corner. Oh, oh my God! It was headed back, but there was nobody in the. The ball went behind them in the box. Ball was headed back into play. Here comes Madueke. The byline. Cross comes in with his weak foot. Keeps it down. Fortunately, the ball crosses the line before. Goal kick to Bournemouth. Barcelona play Espanyol at 10. Roma beat Pisa 3-0. No big matches today. Dortmund playing Leverkusen. St. Pauli playing Bayern. Oof. Marseille beat Metz 3-1. Ama Traore, Igor Paixão, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Interesting. Throw in for Bournemouth. As it stands right now in Liga, Marseille is 52 points, Lens is 59 points, and PSG is 63 points. Lille and Monaco. Monaco currently has the fixed Europa spot. Lyon in the Conference League qualification. Lille in the Champions League qualification. Okay. Look, do this playing Al Nasser today. What is the standings here? Al Nasser is 2 points ahead with a game in hand of Al Hilal and 4 points ahead of Al Ali. How many more games they have? 18, 18. So 34. 7 more games. 7 games more. Cristiano Ronaldo could be Saudi League champion this year, guys. 6 more games after they play today. They'll have a 5 point gap. Okay. What's happening in the championship? Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday 0-0, Ipswich, Norwich, Ipswich 1-0, Bristol City QPR 0-0, Leicester playing Swansea at 7:30. Here we go, Arsenal on the counter here. What a ball! Oh, last ditch tackle there by Senesi. Was that Senesi? No, that was the skipper, Ryan Christie. From deep in midfield. Sliding tackle to avoid feeding the ball through to Gyökeres. SRH did a horrible job in the end. Weren't they like 100 and something for nil? This is what, man. This is what. What is it? What did they finish with? 219 for 6. 219 is good, yeah. Not bad. I mean, they should have scored more, really, but for sure. Weren't they like 80 in 5 overs or something? What were they? Yeah, they were 80 in like 4 point something overs. Let's see what happened. What was the score? Abhishek Sharma 74, Travis had 38, Ishan Kishan 27, Henrik Klassen 39, Aniket Verma 18, Aurora 9, Dubey 1, 13 extras. Let's see what happens. Almost a third of the game done, guys. 29 minutes. Hello, Tanish. Saudi and World Cup is same year. In same year, not bad. Tanish, tomorrow do join me. I know Utkash is not doing the stream, so do join me for the Spurs watch along. It's already set up, by the way. You can go on my lives and you can hit the bell notification if you haven't. And you can like that stream already. It's already set up for tomorrow. Paul is saying, let's go Arsenal going down and out from quad, treble, double, nothing. Still think they're going to win the league, Paul. I have to be honest. I hope Punjab wins it. Think about it like this, Rupinder. If Punjab loses and then Liverpool lose, that's just double the head loss for Lala later on today, Sometimes you have to think about the entertainment value in life, dude, especially on a weekend. You know. Priyanshu's here. Hello. JK and Lala because Lala can't take back. No, yeah, Priyanshu, don't be ridiculous. It's not that at all. There's no rift. There's no rift. Expected score was 300? Really? I suppose when you're 80 and 4 overs, that makes sense, I guess. What, who do you think which will be the team that will be promoted with Coventry? That's a great question. Let me see. I think Ipswich is the one in the guaranteed spot right now, right? Let me just quickly have a look. It's a great question. Still a few games left, man. So 3, 4, 5, 6, they're quite close to each other, aren't they? Okay, so it's Ipswich currently 75. They're currently winning right now against Norwich 1-0. 10 points. Actually, that's wrong, man. They're not 10 points. 33, 40. They still have 2 games behind Coventry, guys. They can go as close as 4 points behind Coventry. So maybe the league's not done yet. Yeah, they have not played a few games. Ipswich. Everybody else has kind of played 42 or 41. They have only played 40. This is the 40th game. They still have 2 games in hand. So I think Coventry Ipswich will be the first two that go between Millwall, Middlesbrough, Hull, and Southampton. Man, I cannot lie, Phantom. I kind of want Millwall to be up. I've never seen Millwall play in the Premier League. So I kind of want to go to a new ground this season, man. I've been enjoying going to the new grounds. Luton Town. Luton Town was a good one. The Kenilworth Road, the Kenny. Proper old school English ground. I wouldn't mind Millwall, man. Plus, there are some more London derbies, I guess. Especially if somehow Spurs survive, there'll be more London derbies. Although West Ham Millwall is the big derby that people want to see, Dockers derby. So that'll be interesting there. Silly foul there by Alex Jimenez. Yeah, I'm going to say Millwall, but I would really prefer, honestly, if it's Hull or Millwall, just because we can go to a new ground. It's been a while since Hull also was up. But knowing our luck, it's probably going to be Middlesbrough or Southampton. It's probably going to be one of the bigger teams. But it would be cool if Millwall came up, I guess. By the way, Wrexham is 2 points behind Southampton. Although Southampton have a game in hand. So the Wrexham could be in this qualification mix with Derby. So let's see what Derby County. Man, they were in administration 3 years ago. They could actually make the playoffs. 3 points off the playoffs right now. Who does Southampton play today? Southampton play Derby. Oh, that's crazy. Southampton play Derby today. If Derby beats Southampton, they have better goal difference. Cinema, dude. If Derby a couple of years ago from administration could make the playoffs, that would be cinema. Absolute cinema. I just want some new teams qualify exactly. It would. I mean, new teams is impossible considering where all the money goes, man. But Millwall, Hull would be nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think Arsenal just got a pen. Oh boy, madness. And I think the skipper may have given away the pen on top of that. Let's see what happened there. Big Gabby. Oh no. Can't. Oh no. I think that's a pen, guys. Hopefully, you bring us the luck. Tanish, I wouldn't go that far, buddy. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, that was. Yeah. I'm a supporter of Punjab Kings, brother. Sorry, Rupinder, but just for the weekend entertainment sake, dude. To be honest, 220 is kind of a high score, man. To be fair, get lost, Kai Havertz. Gyökeres with a penalty, of course. Millwall, I just want. Yeah, West Ham will be crazy. I mean, if who knows who's going to survive right now? We might not be there. The FM I talking about exactly, Tadish. But if you are there, if you are there, that means West Ham won't be there. Gyökeres. Oh, Petrovic dived the same way. Petrovic dived the same way. Good, quick penalty. Oh, okay, okay. Relax, guys. Relax. Bournemouth started really panicking after scoring that goal, man. Christie. It's a terrible. Why is your hand that high up, man? 35 minutes on the dot. Gyökeres puts a penalty in. Converts the penalty, as they like to say. There we go. 1-1. 10 minutes left in the first half. I'm good, Maxi. How are you? How was your exams and everything? Saptasha Singh, yes, let's go. Hell nah. Yeah, no, it was a clean pen, man. Let Gyok take it, man. Penalty regime, the Arsenal, no, bro. I mean, his hand was really, really high, dude. Seriously, I would be furious if I didn't get a penalty. Gyok has some top pens in his locker. Yeah, that was a good pen. That was definitely a good pen. SRH gave a decent score for a chase, but I have faith in Punjab Kings. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy chase, but if they have a similar start, then why not? Bournemouth away jersey is so good. The away jersey is good. I agree. Ooh, throw in for Bournemouth. Penalty nahi hai, but Arsenal ragged, tired. Where is the famous depth? Where is Norgard? Yeah, I don't know what's happening, dude. I don't know. He's either lost faith in some of his players or he's just too, for lack of a better word, just too scared to play anyone else. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it was definitely a pen swam because his hand was way too high. But stop this hate watch right now. It's not a hate watch, Daddy Dorado. Unlike plenty of creators, I just watch football to watch football, buddy. I don't really do a hate watch. I know you're new to the channel relatively, but I just take the nice games during the weekend and watch them, or the at least the most interesting games. And also, I had to do this one, otherwise I wouldn't able to do a watch along today because at I think it's at 9 or 10. I don't remember when. 9 or 10 o'clock is the Liverpool game, so I had to do this. एग्जाम तो बेकार ही हो गए लाइफ भी बेकार ही जा रहा है so you're too young to talk like that, dude. Trust me. There's plenty of time. Oh wow. Oh no, mistake by Jimenez. Arsenal through. Hey, 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 hey. Clean tackle, bud. Clean tackle. Don't be rolling around, Gyökeres. Come on. Let's see it again. Oh, it's not a clean tackle. God, they got to do something about those angles, dude. It was definitely not a clean tackle, boys. It's definitely not a clean tackle. Definitely not a clean tackle. But they did get a corner, so I guess nobody's going to complain about it. Southampton पे जो हगा है डेप्थ ने मजाक रहे but you guys are going to lose at Etihad if your team is tired. Why aren't you using the depth? I just think he lost faith in them, so I have to be very honest. I'm surprised people like Nogard can't get in. Ethan Sindhi, that's crazy. My Hindi is all right, dude. At least to read, it's okay. It's not. Oh, straight to the keeper. Oof, that looked dangerous there for a second. Now watching you since BC, when you used to cover Works channel. Yeah, so that means dude. I just do. It's not a hate along, dude. Honestly, if it was any other good match, I'd watch it today. It just happened to be Arsenal at the early match. Take a nice break for dinner, then join Lala for the Liverpool match. Then tomorrow Spurs match is definitely a big match. I know Chelsea is playing City tomorrow, but obviously, like Piyush will probably watch it. I guess, assuming he's free and doesn't have personal issues to deal with. Oh, that looked nasty. Ooh. Ooh, Kroupi Jr. got Zubamendi right in the shins. It looked like a good touch initially. Ooh. Yikes. Not great. Norgard was bloody captain for God's sake. He was Swayam, but he must want to pick him, na? That's the thing. It's not about if these players are good or not. He must take the chance to pick him, right? If he doesn't want to do that, then what can you do? What a pass! Oh, what a pass! Evan Nielsen! Oh my god, how nonchalantly that pass went through Evan Nielsen is crazy. And rant about your beloved club. There's nothing to rant about anymore, dude. Ever since, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Ever since we survived both Wolves games, I have decided to take it one game at a time. So there is no need to get angry anymore because it was just getting counterproductive for me. How many languages can you speak? Understand? Hindi, Konkani, English, obviously. Can understand Spanish if people talk slowly. Um, I guess I can understand a little bit of Marathi if they speak slowly as well. simply because of the close ties to the language. A few languages, yeah, nothing special. I really want to try and learn Spanish. So there's so many countries that speak Spanish. That would be fun one to learn. Bad goal chance. Yeah. Bournemouth forces a good game out of all clubs. They do, don't they? It's kind of annoying. They have what I would call fairly competent players as well. I thought Trufe actually won that fair, man. I thought it was 50-50 the way they were fighting with each other. Oh, yeah. Throw in for Bournemouth. Ooh, it's getting a little nasty here before the end of the first half. भाई भाई सोने जा रहा हूँ अब से रेगुलर हो जाऊंगा नो प्रॉब्लम मैक्सी प्लीज enjoy your weekend rest. There's not a lot of football left. Every game is nice to watch, that is true, man. This Iraola, if he gets more players that suit his style, better players, I wonder what it would look like. You should have given sparing minutes from the start. Abhi denge both rusty rahenge. That's true, man. I mean, seriously, some minutes, man. It was such a good buy-in for 10 million. I kind of really wish we got Norgard for 10 million. Bloody, we have that I don't even want to say his name. Anyway. Ooh. Feisty. I have to shout out to Mystic. He really called it on the Alex Scott thing. Alex Scott's looking really, really good. Can you understand my Gali Galoch Wali language? Yes, I'm sure I can. Oh, wow. It's really getting physical towards the end of the game here. High intensity game, man. Keep in mind, City have two, not one, but two games in hand after once Arsenal finished today's game. Header straight back to Kroupi. Kroupi still holding it. Should have let go of the ball there. Ah, man, this Alex Scott's looking very, very good. We'll probably sell him next season, though. Kind of the shame, right? Like you bought him only for 10 million. What are you gonna get him? What are you gonna sell him for? Especially with no game time. 51% possession at the Emirates for Bournemouth, man. That is quite impressive, I have to say. You can speak and understand three languages: Punjabi, Hindi, and English. You know what's interesting? I mean, I shouldn't be saying it's interesting. Maybe I'm saying it incorrectly, but I find it interesting that the written language of Punjabi is called Gurumukhi, but people say they speak Punjabi. They don't say they. I guess it's like I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I'm trying to understand why they don't say I speak Gurumukhi. They say I speak Punjabi. Now, do they say they speak Punjabi because people don't know what Gurumukhi is? Because unless Gurumukhi is not Punjabi and it's something else. That's why I always found it very fascinating when people say I speak Punjabi. Unless it's two different things, then it makes more sense. Punjab cooking 35 for in 2.1 overs. Okay, into the last minute here. Can they do something? Scott with the corner. Oh, misses everybody. Misses absolutely everybody. Oof. Oh, and that looked dangerous too, guys. Oof. Dangerous. Isn't the dynamic same with Devnagari? Devnagari. I mean, it is, but I would, in my opinion, when you speak it doesn't sound the same at all. So it's like completely different words in some cases. Completely different. I believe you're talking about Konkani and Marathi. Arnav, I believe that was your question. Ball over the top. Raya sweeps. 2 minutes extra time. Kroupi Jr. very smart there. Very, very smart stopping Raya from throwing. Very, very smart. He decides to go long now. Punjabi is the language of communication. Gurumukhi is simply the script alphabet designed for it. Fair enough. So like it's so how like people say you can speak Konkani and read Konkani. I guess in Punjab it would be I speak Punjabi and I can read Gurumukhi. Is that what it would be like? By the way, Gurumukhi looks a lot like Persian. Not a lot like, I shouldn't say a lot like Persian. Some of the alphabets look Persian. 30 seconds of the first half. Quite a fun first half. Last 5 to 10 minutes became very, very physical. Both teams had chances. Okay, one man wall, which basically means no man wall. Oh, wait, no, two man? Nope, just a one man wall. Goes over. Ooh. Looked like they were getting very close to a volley there. Bournemouth just trying to get rid of it now with 2 minutes, a few seconds left. Yes, half time. Arteta goes running into the stadium, into the dugout. I'm not quite sure why, but he goes running back in. But yeah, 1-1 so far. There you go. 1-1 as it stands. I'm sure Arsenal fans will take that considering they conceded it 17 minutes. Snooze fest? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah. I thought it was quite eventful. I mean, I've seen, if you want to talk about boring games, I think we have seen Arsenal play a lot more boring than this today, in fairness to them. A lot more boring. I think I don't even think that is controversial to say. So, all things considered, was a good 45 minutes. It's a retro week in La Liga. Most teams are wearing retro kits, and same with ref old scoreboards too. Would you like that in the Prem? I mean, I wouldn't mind anything if they're trying something new for sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? What's the harm? What is the absolute harm? Who wouldn't like seeing some retro kits too? For nostalgia purposes, if not for anything else. Hello, Kati. Hello, Biraj. Incoming PL champions playing like this. Biraj, I have to be honest here. Why is he running? I'm not sure why he's running. That's a great question. By the way, Punjab Kings 40 in 3 overs. Prab Simran on 22 and Priyansh on 18. Uh, Havertz in your lineup? Yeah, Havertz. Okay. Yeah, I might as well change that now. But yeah, oh, 6. My God, he just absolutely belted that one. Prab Simran's having a good tournament so far. Yeah, I don't know why he's running. It's a great question. It's a great question. I don't think we'll get an answer for. Yeah, it's a great question. Yeah, sorry, Biraj. As I was saying, Arsenal have played way more boring than this, man. You know, Spurs will cook today. They're playing tomorrow, Abhi. They're playing tomorrow at 6:30. This was a good game considering it's Arsenal. Exactly. I feel that they played well today. Even since when did you become an Arteta stan fan? It's not about that, Tanuj. It's if they're playing well, I'll say they played well. Yeah. I think part of it, Tanuj, to be very frank with you, is the fact that Bournemouth is making them play well. I think there's something to that. As Mad Nonna, who's a Arsenal fan, said, there's something about Bournemouth that they make you play. If that makes sense. They make you play football. But yeah, man, Arsenal's boring this season. I don't know why. Gabriel not OP. Probably because they want to win the title this year, man. You know, probably because they want to win the title this year. Hello, Shaunak. You know, they went with exciting and they didn't end up winning it. Now they don't want to be exciting and they want to win it. This playstyle actually got midfield players finished. Bro, I'm telling you, I hear all of this. It's a great point, and I'm telling you right now, when they sit with that Premier League title in their lap, no one's going to care. Honestly, nobody is going to care. Well, some fans will still care because some fans still want to see exciting football, but everybody else is not going to care. Any broadcasting rights bought by anyone for FIFA World Cup in India? Not that I'm aware of right now. Not that I'm aware of. No. It's really tough, man. It's really tough trying to spend money on these things. It's for 1 month in the year, and you're spending a lot of money on it. In one of our games, Carrick was also running to the dugout after I don't know, we were trailing, and our dugout is further away, so he ran quite some distance. It was funny as fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. Oh, that's another beautiful shot there by Prab Simran. Beautiful. I think that also was a six. Wow, just over the line. Backward leg. Hit me with the cricket knowledge, dude. Third man leg side, whatever you'd like to call it. What would be your three major realistic signings for United next year, which makes them permanent offer? Tanuj, see, this is I don't like doing this simply because, right, I honestly don't understand how. Unatkat drops Simran. Oh wow, that would have been a big breakthrough, considering they're quarter of the game in. They've got quarter of the score down already. Oof, that could haunt them. The reason I don't like doing this, no, Tanuj, is because there are some ones, no, that are very, very, very. Ooh, it almost hit his face. There, to be fair, he's very lucky it didn't go through his hands and hit his face. Oh my god, he would have had a messed up face with that one. He's not. He's already not pretty to look at. Would have been tough. Um, It's because I don't know what our owners are looking at, Tanuj. I have no idea what our owners are looking at. They have all these ridiculous rules like cannot be above 26 even though the player is good. Even if the player does not want to play for the current team he is and he's on his last year's contract, they will still not look into these players. So I don't really know. There are players that don't fit their criteria that I would buy. Like for example, I would buy Gimaraes, but Gimaraes is 29 years old. So apparently, we are more interested in Tonali or Anderson because they are much younger. They are trying to look at a long term Chelsea style of contract where they can slap 5 years on them and they'll be okay with it. But they don't seem to realize that that player might not work in 5 years, and then you'll have a high wage, high contract player, and you can't get rid of him. So sometimes in some cases, having a older player is better because you can give them a shorter contract and they'll be happy about it. I think, in my opinion, we can easily give Guimaraes a 3 year contract with a +1 extension. He'll take it simply because of his age, and he might want to go back and play in Brazil, right? But we want to chase Tonali, who, by the way, might not want to play in England anymore and might want to go back to Italy if he gets a buyer, which he won't because there's no Italian players, no Italian clubs that can afford the 90 million he's asked for. So my three major realistic signing, I'll tell you three that I would like. Hold on a minute, guys. My three realistic ones is first, I would get a backup striker. I think if we can afford it, get Harry Kane for 2 3 years. Tanuj, if we are willing to spend 80 90 million on talent that have had one or two good seasons, I think we should get Harry Kane to come and groom Sheshko for another 2 3 years. One Harry Kane for me. Second for me, I would buy two midfielders. Give me any two midfielders. I take Anderson. I take Anderson and Scott. I take Gimaraj and Scott. I take Garner and Gimaraj. I take like two. I definitely buy two midfielders, if not three, because I want to put Ugarte in a box and send him back to Uruguay. So I think fullbacks are not on our priority this year. I know people will get annoyed with that, but I just don't think they are. I think we have to do a full midfield a revamp. So for me, I would get a striker because we don't have an alternate right now, and I think Napoli is going to commit to that Hoyland deal. So we are not going to have any striker because we will get rid of Xerxes. So for me, Kane, Gimaraj, and Scott or Garner. Those are the three I would take personally. And you said three major, right? Yeah, okay. I thought you said four. Three. That's what I would do. I don't want to use illegal website for World Cup. Rupinder, it will probably be on fan code, man. Maybe on fan code. I don't know. There's still 2 months, man. They'll have to figure it out. There's no way India is not going to participate in the TV rights. It might go to MTV like one year when La Liga was there. Someone will buy it. Someone will buy it. It just might not be a. It might just not be a sports channel. Punjab Kings are hammering. Yes, it is currently 60 for nothing in 4.2 overs. I'm a little behind, guys. I'm watching on Hotstar, but that is the current score for me. Yeah. Second half will be joining soon. Right now, we'll start. But in the meantime, we are currently still watching the IPL match. Yeah. What do you think of Senesi and will he leave to where? Ayush, as far as it has been confirmed, is that he wants to go and play for Barcelona and he'll be a free agent. The issue is, and I know people will laugh at me, and I only found this out because I scrolled YouTube randomly one day, is that his girlfriend also plays for Bournemouth, but they are in the second division. What a shot by Priyansh. Oh my god. He didn't even move. Incredible backswing there. Very flat six. Very flat six there by Priyansh. Oof. Wow. The backswing on that, man. Sensational. Oof. Um, yeah, I forgot what her name is, but she has a YouTube channel, and by chance, I saw them do some kind of crossbar challenge thing or whatever. So I don't know, sometimes they have this thing, right, where like how Douglas Luiz had that thing, right, where he went to Juventus and so did his girlfriend at the time, Alicia Lehman. So I'm wondering, can you? I know it doesn't sound right, but can you force him to stay in England if you can sort them out? Um, that will be interesting. But as far as what is being currently said is, by the way, another six there by Priyansh. What is being said is that he will go to Barcelona as a free agent. That's what is being. He is Argentine, so the South Americans are big La Liga fans. They grow up watching La Liga. Obviously, it's also Spanish, obviously speaking country and broadcast and everything. So that works well there in Argentina on TV. So a lot of people from South America want to go to the La Liga. So he'll be a free agent and he can go to wherever he wants, essentially. This philosophy is so noob of these owners. Who was last player bought for 80 90 million, sold for 150 million? How many players? This philosophy is flawed big time. Yeah, but the problem, I completely agree with you, Tanuj. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They want to buy young players. What do you want to do? See, this is why when you said what is your top three realistic signing, my signings are realistic, but they are not ones that they are interested in. Harry Kane's in his 30s, but if I ask someone to tell me who's the best number 9 in the world is Harry Kane, he has a release clause, 50 million pounds, 60 million euros, something like that. They don't want to spend 50 million on a 31 best player in the position in the world. They don't want to do that. So what do you say? Yo, what was that throw? A stupid throw. Was that Nitish Kumar Reddy? Terrible throwback. Um, but yeah, they don't want to play. They don't want to spend 50 million on the best striker in the world. Possible Champions League winning striker, possible league winning striker. They don't want to spend 50 million on a buyout clause for him, and he will come back to England if people are interested. So he will come back too, but they don't want to do it because he's 32 or whatever his age is. So you know, that's why I said I'll tell you the things I think that will help, but we are going to go nowhere near it. Okay, Purple Patel's coming on now. Harshal Patel. Bro, Dumfries is just 30 million. Yeah, but we aren't currently in the priority list, Raz. If you were to believe Ben Jacobs, who's been very, very, very good this season. So I will believe him at the moment at least. Um, they're saying they're not looking for full backs at the moment, and if they're looking for a full back, it's a left back, which Dumfries is not. So I don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't know what to tell you. That's what is being said right now. थ्री रियलिस्टिक बोलो वो नहीं आ रहा है but no dude Harry Kane is on a buyout clause. He's achievable. Bruno Guimaraes is currently being coerced by spoken to by Casemiro. I am 100% sure Casemiro can get that over the line if we pay for it. And Jimmy Garner though, he's a United player. We could get Alex Scott. Bournemouth doesn't have anything. We are pretty realistic, Biraj, but the thing is, we are not going to buy them for other reasons. Age and stuff. Hello, Sumit. Who's dominating the game? It is 50-50. At 43 minutes, I saw Bournemouth have a 51% possession. So maybe you can argue that Bournemouth have, I think it's 50-50 possession actually, quite literally. But yeah. But Bournemouth did score first at 17 minutes. And then a silly mistake by Christie forced a penalty at 35 minutes and Gyökeres converted. Full shot. Another 6 by Priyansh. Now Priyansh is starting to cook, dude. He's not letting Prab Simran have all the fun. He's not letting Prab Simran all the fun while Travis Head is working on his tan there. He's allergic to sunlight in India. I'm watching the IPL. I'm watching both, I guess. Should start the timer. There we go. Timer started. Do you still think Onana is still capable of fighting for the starting goalkeeping position? Yes, maybe for the Cameroon national team, dude. Maybe for Transburnspor. Not for our club. Sure, he'll be fighting for a goalkeeping spot wherever he goes. Maybe Adelaide United. Maybe Kashima Antlers in Japan. As long as it's not in our club, dude. He can fight for all the goalkeeping positions he wants. Yeah, wow. I'll tell you what, man. Punjab's looking up for it today at this rate. Have you ever tasted alcohol of any kind? Yes, Arpit. Tasted beer and recently I didn't even gulp it. The taste made me spit it. Yeah. Beer is probably not the first thing you want to try, Arpit. You should try something a little more sweeter like brandy or something. Beer is a tough first taste. Can Ryan be good for United? Aimless, to be very honest with you. I don't think we're looking for any right mids or whatever you'd like to call it. I also think aimless. We are mostly looking at 4 runs, by the way. 50, man. Can you believe Priyansh was 19 runs and Prab Simran was 41? Priyansh is now 50 runs and 16 deliveries, by the way. He has literally scored all the runs since 40 for no loss. I think we are just mainly looking for midfielders aimless. I think because no matter who's the manager, we need more midfielders. All these other positions where we have players in and we might have to sell players to make space for others, I think that is manager dependent. But that's why I think apart from a possibility of a striker of some sort, whether he's a first choice or second choice, I think midfield is what we are going to do a full revamp of, hopefully. I want Senesi at Barca. Sangharsh Singh, hi new subscriber, Barca fan here. Can I see Barca winning UCL and Islam and Topuria sooner? To be very frank with you, Sangharsh, by the way, if you go to my live section, we are doing UFC 327 tomorrow. Hit the bell notification if you want to join in for that. And we're doing the Spurs match tomorrow. There is no chance of you seeing Ilya Topuria and Islam Makhachev, and I'll tell you why. I honestly think Islam Makhachev is going to retire anytime now. Don't ask me why, it's just a feeling I have. Um, I think welterweight is kind of different from lightweight because even though Makachev is a new champion, the style Makachev fights in is it's not conducive to the welterweight division. Like the everyone is trying to push Michael Morales and Ian Gary as the next contenders. Um, Ian Gary does have good grappling. He did use it well in a couple of matches, but does he have the kind of grappling that can counter Makachev? Probably not. I think he's going to defend the welterweight title maybe once or twice and then he's done. And I also don't think he's dropping down to lightweight. Can Barca win the UCL? Sangarsh, I'm going to be very frank with you. I have picked Bayern Munich before the draw happened. Before I picked it before the when the group stages happened. Quite honestly, so I can't change that now. Otherwise, I'd be called a flip flop. I really think Bayern is going to win it this season. However, I do believe that Barcelona is the only team that's going to make a remontada this week. That is what I did say. So let's see. Let's see if we can get the prediction right. Cross comes in there. Raya picks it up. Vaibhav Jaiswal, Jurel for orange cap. Bishnoi, Joffra for purple cap. We winning this year. We winning this year. Do you think Mbappe should be on the bench against Bayern? I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, Raz. I don't know what to make of it. To me, from the few games I saw by chance, they seem to be playing more fluid without Mbappe. Now the problem is, anytime you say a sentence like that, the first thing people tell you is it's Kylian Mbappe, dude. It's Kylian Mbappe. How can he sit on the bench? And this is kind of why I don't like having this conversation, because even if you have evidence to show that the team is playing better as a whole without this player, people will just go, he's best player in the world, this, that, and the other. How can he sit on the bench? So it's a lose lose. Even if you're being honest, even if you have evidence, people will not like to hear it. You know, I honestly think that with my own eyes, you were there, as we was watching with Giant. I even asked Giant and Chicha honestly, because I openly say I don't watch here. I don't pretend to say I watched La Liga. People see highlights and then they come to their own conclusion. That, to me, that is not a fair way of determining how people are playing. So I asked them. Shivan Kumar has come on, by the way, a spinner, I believe. I asked them, is it just me or does the team play better without Mbappe? Let me put it in better words. Does the team gel better without Mbappe? Chicha and Jayan said, yeah. So based on this theory, six by the way, oof, just over the fielder's hand. Based on this theory, Raz, I would say yes. I would say this Mamelodi Sundowns. I believe that is a team in South Africa, right? So means I'm from Rajasthan, so happy to see Ara this season. Yes, Arya with six after six PBK is better than Arsenal any day. Okay. Yeah, so no, not trying alcohol, but even better cysto. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude. I'm just saying that would not be the first one I try. I would try something smoother. Oh wow, straight away three changes. Okay, okay, Arteta, we see you. All attacking changes. Okay, okay, Arteta, we see you. We see you. Oh, they finally got a wicket here. I didn't see the wicket. Who got out? Yeah, Priyansh is finally out, guys. He's devastated them enough. 99 for 1. Done a lot of damage there, man. 121 required from 13.4 overs. What is that? 78, 78, 82. 121 required from 82. Wow. A lot of damage done there by Priyansh Arya before being taken by the new bowler as well. He only had one wicket to his name before this in the IPL. Did get hit for six before the wicket. Probably should have timed his innings a little bit better, not be too aggressive with Shivang, but it was working. So he did it. It was working for him, so he kept being aggressive. Connolly's come on now. Man, this guy looks like he's a medium pacer, man. Seriously, the slip guy is standing so far behind. It looks like he's doing a run up and everything. How in the world do you think it's gonna happen, buddy? The dropping Mbappe thing? I mean, listen, yeah. I don't know. It probably isn't gonna happen. The F is wrong with WWE. What are they doing? You're going to have to give me context, United, because I haven't seen Raw today. I mean SmackDown today. So if you don't want to unless there's a spoiler, then please don't give me a spoiler. But the promos have been looking good last couple of weeks, and I honestly think WrestleMania is the most stacked WrestleMania I've seen in ages. When I just a hypothetical question, no way Papa Perez will bench Mbappe. Bastoni or Senesi at Barca. Italians are allergic to flights, dude. It's probably going to be Senesi. Bro, everybody's doing Bastoni. No, don't be surprised if he just signs an extension, just like how. By the way, what the hell was Raya doing there? Raya got so lucky. He's trying to Trivela pass the ball. What was that? Whatever that was there. Whatever that was. Oh, Shivang's looking like a tricky customer. Only 8 from the over. Absolutely slowed down the innings. Go Raya, long ball again. Oh! That was an interesting one. Yes, Mukul Chaudhary. I have played against him in school tournament. Ooh. Okay, catch up. Give me a second. Then both Islam and Ilya will not fight. One of them lose, then it might hit the UFC revenue. I just think Islam is gonna retire. Honestly, I really do. तो पैसा होना भी चाहिए हम पे. Yeah, but that's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is They might not have money and they might have to just sell Biraj. Funny how that works, right? They might be forced to sell. But that bald UFC guy doesn't pay the athletes well enough. He's not in charge of that, dude. He's just the promoter. He's the promoter and president. He doesn't sign up the contracts. And Arnav, as my lawyer friends will tell me, no one tells you to sign these contracts. No one forces you to. Which, whether we like it or not is the truth. Wouldn't be the first underpaid employees of a company, would it? True, that's a bad foul by Dowman. Unnecessary. Barca winning UCL might will be a big surprise for me as a Barca fan because our team is not the best defensively. If we win, it'll be on vibes. It's better than not winning it at all, dude. We'll take some vibes. Down the park, straight to a fielder. Is it coming on here? I won't watch another football match of Real Madrid unless those two clowns in our attack get sold. Wow, both of them. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, Sumit. You're going to be not watching Real Madrid for a long time. You're getting Senesi and one striker. That's it, my opinion. Interesting. Oof. So much space there by Prab Simran. Suddenly the runs are slowing down, guys. 115 from 74. It's going to make Rice lose his legs by 30. We're going to need reinforcements too. Oh, man. Okay. Bournemouth, 16th minute. Holding on. Eze, Dowman and Trossard. What the F? Another white ball. What was... Yeah, I did see that. I don't know what he was trying to do there, man, Raya. Bastoni said he's not interested in joining Barca this summer. Bro, these Italians are boring people, man. They are too scared to get checked in another league. The truth of the matter is they know they're going to get checked. A lot of them aren't good enough to play elsewhere. Simply because of the style of play. Surprised he can stay in Italy, Bastoni. That's the same thing that happened with us tomorrow after Vaibhav's wicket. There were no boundaries for a while. Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't let I mean, they should keep it ticking over at least. Yeah. They don't have to, Jurel was there. He was ticking it over, ticking it over. Keep ticking the runs over at least. Yeah. You can't keep hitting sixes at some. Whoa, that's a terrible wide again. Shivang is being quite risky though. I like it. But yeah, I mean, just keep taking it over, man. Don't let the run rate build up. You don't have to keep smashing it. Clearance there by Bournemouth. Goes all the way back to Raya. Do you like the new trend of started off black specs and earphones in PSP? uh, Robertson to Tottenham. There's a verbal agreement said Fab. Never knew Robertson won't play in the championship. I mean, he literally came from the championship. I don't know. Shaq is full time, part time. Shaq was full time, and he had a food truck. Yeah. How old is Ryan? I think he's 20 years old. Square. Ooh. Fielder there though. Yes, I know that they won't get sold, so I'll stick to the only see the scores. And recently, I started watch cricket too for the first time and enjoying it, to be honest. Heard rumors that he won't leave Inter unless some good project onto his table, as he's grateful for Inter as they support him during his tough time. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Was it a pen or no? It was a pen, dude. It was a pen. I gave them enough chances. Both of them should get kicked out. They are shit, and no team could win anything big with these two brainless players. Next to bat, we have Shreyas Iyer and Shashank Singh. Oh wow, they let the ball go across the box. Trossard tried to win a foul there. Failed miserably, by the way. Oh, that was foolish there by Ryan. Foolish there by Ryan. Left his foot out there for you to do that, buddy. That's the veteran savviness of a Leandro Trossard. Absolutely fell for it. So almost 64 minutes now coming in. I think Prab Simran has finally got his 50. Yes, he has. I'm telling you, man, Declan Rice looks like the only one composed on the ball right now. These people are trying to do too many intricate passes. Oh, I just said it, and Prab Simran got out. Running. Here we go. Arsenal scored 2-1. Was it offside? He's not celebrating. Oh, it was offside. Never mind. Still good finish there by Gyökeres. Oh, he's way off. Never mind. He's way off. He tried to curve the run, but clearly didn't know that the person he passed by was the last man. That man just pulled in. Great catch there by Heinrich Klaassen, by the way. Prab Simran scores his 50. He also gets out. 8.5 overs. So it's 67 balls, 104 to win. That run rate's going to start going up, guys. Run rate's going to start going. Oh my god. Gabriel hits it into Trossard. What is Trossard doing standing right in front of Gabriel, man? That's really stupid. God, yeah. Arsenal are suddenly looking shaky. Will any team except Arsenal's forward currently playing? Ankush, I'll be very honest with you. I never rated Madueke personally. And to me, Martinelli, maybe at one point of time he was very promising young kid, but I don't really see it, to be honest with you. I would take Trossard because he has a veteran wiliness about him that I like. I think on his day he can be a very, very smart player. Uh, It's obviously a reason Arsenal bought him for all that money. Joker is again is not young, but for sure he's already shown he can do it in Europe. Probably for me, not Martinelli and Madueke, man. First of all, I don't. Oh my god, what was that? Bro, what is this playing? What is this obsession with this playing out from the back here? The Bournemouth player is almost sandwiched. Oh man, why do I care, dude? Arsenal fans is going to lose it. Not why should I lose it? They're so the risk taking is so unnecessary. That I don't know how you can justify this style of playing football. Genuinely, this match is at the Emirates. Yes, hello Naman. Will any team accept it? Ankush, see, they are not bad players. There are plenty of teams who would accept them. I would take. For me, I wouldn't mind taking Trossard. I think also how you play football matters a lot for like a player like Gyökeres, who was used to one completely different system under Sporting, and now he's playing differently. So he took some time to adjust. For me, Martinelli, I don't know, man. Martinelli and Madueke, I'm not sure of. Saka, obviously, on his day. I mean, this season's been horrible, but on his day, obviously, he's a very, very good player. Um Actually, I want to know, Rando's here. Rando, I gotta ask you something here. I've been thinking about it a lot because we do this whole, oh, he's limping all the time. Do you think that? Do you think that Saka's finished? Do you think he's been overplayed? You know, like how someone said earlier, Rice will be finished by his legs will be done by 30. Do you think? Oh, what? Speaking of Rice, what a driving run! What a pass! Mrs. Madueke. Oh God, Trossard literally runs into a Bournemouth player. Still has the ball though. What? Rice? Okay. Okay. Things suddenly picked up out of nowhere. Things suddenly picked up for sure. But do you think that Saka's done? Do you think he is? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say he's done playing football, but do you think he's been, what is the right word? It's not gassed. Finished also is not exactly a word I'd use. Do you think he's just been permanently overplayed? I guess he's playing through an injury for sure. I don't think he's done. Defo needs a proper time or whatever is going on with his hips. Not a good place to be injured, especially when you're young. I don't know, man. This is the problem when you start too young. Yeah, this is really a problem. Rooney by 28. He wasn't done, but he had to. Thank God he could adapt. Thank God he had a pass in him, a cross in him. If he didn't, if he was like a regular number nine, he would have been God. Yeah, I think he would have been done ages ago. Corner FC penalty FC. But to be, I mean, I hear you, Swayam, but you know, Ryan Christie is the fool, dude. Go watch that penalty back. His hand was up here, bro. Like you can't put your hand up here and then get annoyed you got a penalty. You know, that's okay. If we didn't get a penalty, I would have lost my mind. Yeah, man. Wow, the game has slowed down drastically now. 98 of 61 required for Punjab. Gabriel trying to squeeze through. 70 minutes, man. Still deadlock. Jimenez driving. Jimenez driving. Gets all. Oh, Eze, who's the much fresher man, picks the pocket there wonderfully well. And then Jimenez tries to return the favor. Foul. Oh, free kick taken straight away. Trossard cuts in, cuts back. No purchase. Here we go. Zubimendi. What a pass by Gabriel. Back in. Lewis Skelly. I believe that's Lewis Skelly, 49. Here we go. Rice. Plays it out. Lewis Skelly. Middle of the pitch. Sprays it back to the right hand side. Overlapping run. Can he get through? He does get through. Oh, Trufe got lucky there. Trufe got lucky there. Jimenez. Yeah, Jimenez is feeling it now after that driving run. Eri gonna lift UFC belt on Sunday and a baby on Monday. Played way too much since he's 19. Yeah, overplayed 100%. I think for at least 2 seasons he's become the creator and finisher. Who am I talking about? I was talking about Saka being overworked because I was thinking when someone asked me, right, would any club take Arsenal's attackers? So I said a few attackers, and then I was thinking about Saka. Cross, so much time. Do better. Oh, the cross still falls in for Bournemouth. He spins. Oh, ball still here. Scott from distance. 6 runs. Connolly with a 4. Throwing, throwing themselves at the ball here. Very good fullback Jimenez, yeah. Nathan, thoughts on the Mania lineup? Pat McAfee return. Dude, this has to be one of the most. This easily is the most stacked WrestleMania in at least 10 years. At least. Cooper Connolly skies it straight to the fielder. Shit. Shivang doing damage, man. Another wicket for Shivang. 3 wickets. He's taken all three, by the way. 3 for 21 in 2.2 overs. Wow. He played 2 matches, only had 1 wicket. He's played his third match and he's got 3. Yeah. Wow. I'm sensing a man of the match performance here, guys. It's time for Shreyas Iyer and Shashank to bring this home. Christian Mosquera coming on. I believe his first name's Christian at least. Bringing on a defender finally. What is this? The 4th sub or the 5th sub? I can't remember. But he finally bought in a defender. No one can complain about boring football today, at least. You can complain there's no goals. Can't complain it's been boring. The build has been so ass, like actually terrible. Oh, WrestleMania build you're talking about. Okay. Apparently, ball fraud Dwayne is also returning. Really? Can you see Spurs getting relegated? Usually, De Zerbi's tactical methods are different as he won't feed you with every detail. He just makes players get to basic things done. I think it takes more time to adjust. I don't even know why he took the job, dude. 7 games is no time to me. People are saying he's come. Oh! Bournemouth's through! Goal! Alex Scott! Oh, I don't know why he did a Bellingham celebration, but okay. Yuzvendra Chahal subbed out. Nihal Vadera coming on, former MI batsman. Okay, what just happened there? I'm gonna have to see the replay. Oh wait, who's he bringing on? He's not bringing on Mosquera anymore. There's no way my man's going to go defensive now. He can't. We go Christie. What a pass. Evan Nielsen kind of put his foot in the way. It sneaks past some Arsenal defenders, between 2 of them, I believe. Ooh. Yeah, this Alex Scott kid, man. You know, Mystic's gonna be dancing all over the place today. I can feel it. But yeah, this has easily been the most stacked WrestleMania in a while. Oh, he's picked up a call. What is this, man? Oh, wow. A little mockery there. Little Jesus celebration or anti-celebration, I guess you could say. Put the phone back down. Oh, meanwhile, Shivang is doing devastation over here. Oh, wow, he's bringing on Jesus. I wonder if he saw that. That's why he did this celebration. Oh, it's an Arsenal fan scrolling on his phone. Zubamendi off. White off. Mosquera on. Jesus on. Okay. All right. Looks like we're going to see some attack today, boys. Forced attacking. I mean, not forced. He doesn't really have a choice, I would say. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. 15 minutes to play. Inside the ball in. Max Dowman doing a little dance. Woo! Sometimes no movement is better than trying to defend. Luckily for him, the ball went out of danger. There we go. There we go. Okay. Forced all the way back. Great pressing there by Bournemouth. Great pressing. Down the middle. Forcing them to make passes, man. Keep forcing them to make passes. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, okay. True fair with a yellow card. See, what did I tell you guys? I told you he'll be here. Wattle FC is back. I don't know, man. Bournemouth's a good team. Belly goals. Bournemouth's a good team. That's the attacking sub. As much as you'd appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I know what you're going to say. We need goals. We get Jesus. Let's go. I'm actually done. Who else could you have brought on? Old Trossard. Ooh. Runs the ball out of play. Luckily for Bournemouth. Just bad to bring my boy to Old Trafford. Can we sign this Scott guy? Wow. We're having this discussion only about half an hour back. Am I? We need backups to next season. Yeah, someone asked me my three realistic signings. I said get Harry Kane because of a buyout clause, by the way, before anyone asks me how is it realistic. Gimaraj because we're interested, but we won't get him because he's 29. And Scott or Garner would be my third choice. He said three realistic signings that would try to help you keep top four next season. I said we need midfielders no matter what because we don't know if we're going to change manager or not. The one thing we all agree on is that we need midfielders. West Ham's yesterday's performance adds up more pressure on Spurs. Neil, what's your take on this, Neil? I've been trying to tell Utkarsh very nicely to prepare if you don't survive. People are putting all kinds of thoughts in his head about how they're going to get through and all. I don't think people realize that West Ham are just as hungry to stay up. So I don't really know how to respond to that. For me, I think it's a very very real thing. I've been telling Utkarsh since late February, early March. I said based on how your players are playing. Oh, what was that? What was Petrovic trying to do there? Petrovic, you punched it right in the middle of traffic. He didn't even punch it high. He punched it into the ground. What kind of sabotage is that, Petrovic? Who punches it back into the middle of the pitch down low? How was the match? Obviously, a very fun match, Ayush. Don't let the scoreline fool you. Very, very, uh, very, very, very fun match today. Bournemouth forces you to play football whether you want to or not, man. You know, you got to give Iraola that credit. Foul. Oh, wow. He wins the foul too. Another yellow. Wow. The yellows are flying now, boys. Yellows are flying now. Scott starts over Menu. Arsenal will not win the league. Rick, it's not a lot of games yet, man. Let's just see what happens. Martinelli was doing more than whatever this Trossard diving. Nathan, who smells the bench again in Brighton versus Burnley? Hint, it's very hard to guess. Yeah, man, I don't know. People are still saying we should get him here. People are saying it's one bad season. I mean, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not buying any of this. It's one bad season. Ooh, Gabriel's busted. Oh, wait, that means he's not on the pitch now. Oh, no. Can you imagine if they score again? I have Gabriel in my team, by the way, my FPL, so that's great. Wonderful. I thought it would be like a 1-1, a 0-0, but not today, sir. What a shot. Okay, Shreyas is waking up now. Wait, what is this? SRH 152 after 11.5 overs. 150.2 for 2, sorry. Oh! Oh my god, it almost went right through again. Yo. 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 No way. 152 and 11.5 overs. They're only 4 runs behind. Okay, Bournemouth is tactically riding out the time here in the corner. Certainly, the draw versus Bournemouth, that too at their home, looks like a good result. Listen, that's one way of looking at it, Mystic. But there was, I don't know if you remember this, but there was a point in time in the season where Bournemouth weren't doing very well either. In middle of the season, they were not doing well. They were like 12, 13 themselves, 13, 14, something like that. They have gone on this unbeaten run, whatever this unbeaten run is. What is the unbeaten in 11 run, in 11 or 12 or whatever it is? Mostly draws, obviously, but still, this unbeaten run has pushed them up in the table. There was a point where they also looked like they dipped horribly after a good start. Oh, Alex Scott. Clumsy, man. Clumsy. Don't. Why are you taking the bait? His back is facing goal. Tonali Fernandes and Scott Guy would be good recruitment this summer. Would have loved Gomes in bonus too. Would love Joao Gomes. 70 million down there. Okay. For who? 70 million. You're talking about, I think, Baliba? Who's 70 million? Where are the critics who criticize Shashko but Gyökeres? It doesn't matter, Swayam. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Gyökeres wanted to go to Arsenal, you know, and Shashko won. I guess Shashko in the end wanted to come to United, so it's fine, man. Time will tell. Also, Shashko is much younger, yeah. You know, Gyökeres is further on in his career. You know, people who criticize Shashko criticize him mostly because of the money. You know, unless it's a Manchester United pundit, then that's a different story. Why can't we say last season was just one good season? That's a great point. That's a great point, Mystic. It's a great point. I really want United to win this week. It's on my birthday and I don't want it ruined. Fingers crossed, buddy. Score update. Thank you. It's been a while since I've done this, boys, on OBS. Corner here. That's another good corner. A good punch this time by Petrovic. Falls straight back to Dauman. Eze. Dauman. Don't give Dauman space. Don't give Dauman space. Don't give Dauman space. Oh, God. Oh, good defending. Can he keep it in? He keeps it in. He keeps it in. He does not keep it in. Did Arteta's team win today? Not at the moment, Tanuj, but I wouldn't jinx it if I were you, my friend. You know, football has a way of being like that. They can still not lose. Kroupi Jr. cramping. Ooh, cramps look bad. I think Kroupi Jr. is on his way. Yeah. I want prime time wasting now. I honestly don't even think it matters, dude. I think Bournemouth just force you to play. They force you to play and they're too dangerous for you to think that they're just time wasting. So I don't even think the time wasting really occurs. By the way, Shivang finishes with 3 for 33 in 4 overs. That's great. Great performance. Absolutely great performance. Yeah. Who do you think is better between Gabriel and Saliba? What's the main difference between? I think Gabriel's good with the ball on feet than Saliba. For me, I think Rando has heard me say it many, many times. For me, there's so many fans. Oh, tipped over again there. Oh, Arsenal are getting closer, boys. Arsenal are getting closer. There's many. I'm sure there's many, many more nuanced ways you can determine who's better than the other. But for me, the reason I like Gabriel is because he's clutch in goal scoring. That is the main thing. The thing that reminds me, is that tight game against Spurs, dude. And Gabriel's header was the difference maker. And this was a game where they were hammering Spurs, but it was still nil nil. It was still nil nil. But then one cross comes in. Big Gabby scores. Not the first time, by the way, but it's just an example. The clutch goals makes him better. I know Saliba is younger and whatnot. He plays for France and yeah, bloody bladder and all. That's all great and all. But in my opinion, the clutch goal scoring, man. Who doesn't like a centre back that can give you a clutch goal? Who doesn't? We have a Maguire. Real Madrid had a Ramos. Um, Liverpool had a Virgil. No, who doesn't enjoy that? Who doesn't? Genuinely. You don't even have to be a fan of the club. Who doesn't enjoy that for their own team? So for me, this is why I like him better. Um, yeah, I don't know. Some that's why I like him. Long, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm good, Mystic. I can't complain. The downtime was very useful to me personally. Yeah, I was not active on YouTube, and the algorithms a little terrible right now, not pushing out my content. But mentally, I've been great. Can't complain. Why are we chasing Rogers, man? Any idea? I'll tell you why. Am I? Because we always try to look for the signing that will sell shirts. Always. You know what signing sells shirts? A former Man City product that doesn't want to play at Man City anymore. A rising young talent uh, starts for England. An Englishman also, don't forget. Not important to me, but it's important to you. You know who am I? He's big on the he's big on it. Um, uh, Bruno replacement. If you think that actually exists in football, I don't. Uh, that's not biased. I truly believe that is a fact. They don't exist. What is that lazy pass by Arsenal that they almost lost the ball again on the last man back pass. Yeah, and oh, Alex Jimenez. Oh my God, big Gabby. Speaking of clutch goals, I don't even know why he's up there, but he's up there. And look at that, he's bending. He's bending at the striker, and oh, he did a bridge. He did a bridge skill move where he passes the ball and goes around them. Oh, okay, he didn't do that. It hit his knee. It looked like he did it though, to be fair. Still follows his run though. Oh my God. My clutch goal theory almost came true. What was I saying? Sorry, I completely lost my. Yes. He was. He went on loan to Middlesbrough, and he's actually been managed under Carrick, and he was very complimentary of how Carrick was with him when he was on loan. So that also could be one of the reasons. NS Unal is coming on, and I believe that is Scott. No, who is that? It's not Scott. Cook's coming on. Yeah, I believe it's Cook. Evan Nielsen off for NS Unal, and Cook on for sorry, Smith on for God, Jimenez. Etihad, Jana, and Kuyer. Just get a point and leave, man. Had CSK messed up in auction? Has CSK messed up in auction? Says Sangarsh. Good for younger players, but I think it'll take more time to have dominance like past year. I agree, Sangarsh, but I'll tell you what right now. I wonder if Sanju Samsung's going. I shouldn't have left Rajasthan. He was there when Rajasthan weren't so good, and now Rajasthan are looking really good. And people are like, he's going to be the next captain after Dhoni. Yeah. But then we have that Ruturaj Gaikwad guy who smiles while his team keeps losing, which is, I don't know. I don't know. I guess you are a CSK fan, Sangash, but I find that quite annoying. I find it really annoying when you're just looking around and smiling as your team's getting hammered. I don't know. It could be a personal way I look at sports. The man looks a little too happy-go-lucky for my liking as a captain. Um, that's just my take. I'm sure he's a great player and all that. That's great and all, but when they told me Sanju is going to be like the next captain eventually, I'm like, then I realized that Ruturaj is the captain. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they have messed up. You gotta have a balance, man. Getting in on the young players early can be a really 200 IQ move. It can also set your franchise back 3, 4, 5 years. You want manager among, of course. I'm good, Utsab. How are you? What's your take? Would you take Iraola or Carrick? A mistake. I'm going to maintain my point. All the managers I want are World Cup bound. I would not take any other. I would not take any other manager because I honestly think if you take everything into context, I don't think their resumes are much better than Carrick's. Not enough where I get rid of Carrick. The resume, okay, the resume and formation. I don't think it is that much better than Carrick. So if you're not getting any of the World Cup bound managers, I would stick with Carrick. I know it might not be a popular opinion, but I think that's what I would do. Zidane's going to France. Oh, oh, ooh! Why didn't he take more time with it, Marcus Tavernier? Got a little too gassed there. 51 of 32 required now. Oh, 4 runs. It goes through the fielder. Okay, SRH are feeling the pressure now. 47 of 31. Okay, here we go. Arsenal. Gyökeres holds it. Ooh, 2 more minutes to go. Yeah. I will be thinking how many good deeds would I have done to get Arsenal as a title rival. And you remember, right? We will try for Lewis Kelly and now they're open to sell. What's your thoughts on transfer it happens? I'm still a little skeptical. Oh, another. Was that a 6? Oh, wow. Punjab's not playing around today, man. Is that a 6? Anyway, never mind. No, strategic timeout. Now we can just watch the football. I don't even know why I'm watching the cricket, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, sticks it. The ball sticks with him. Gabriel Jesus. Just inside the penalty box. Corner. We go. Final minute corner. I'm still not quite sure why Arsenal are willing to let him go, dude, as a young talent. But depending on the price, I will be interested for sure. I think the price it depends on for sure though. Actually, I think MLS will sell more shirts than Rogers just because of the band. Cross comes in. Oh, Raya's not in his penalty box. Guess it doesn't matter there. Ooh, deflected cross. Oh, as he skips past everyone. Oh, that was close. Be really careful there. Only Raya was behind him at that point. Is it off? Offside. 20 seconds left. I think Mount will leave the season. He should leave the season. We should sell him no matter what. He's been more injured than Shaw since we signed him. That's a fact, by the way. That's not hypothetical. Arsenal getting cooked by Bournemouth. I think if Atletico moves to the semis, they might have a chance against Arsenal. Not gonna lie, it's possible. Are they bottling the league, Hamza? It's impossible to say. Yeah, they're still 9 points ahead. City still have to win their 2 games in hand. It's impossible to say right now. And Alex Scott got to be on a scouting radar, man. Yeah, Mystics just got to be a scout. I'll actually just stop watching for irrespective of any trophies. Too draining this. I understand. What are your thoughts on Spurs getting relegated? Does Deserby have it in secure a spot? Bro, Deserby's Premier League record is 26 wins, 25 losses, 19 draws. The man's got to win at least 3 games. Now that, especially now that West Ham have won their game, they've got to win more games than lose. Full time, by the way. Full time. Full time. Wow. Bournemouth continues their unbeaten run of how many ever games. Yeah. Bournemouth continues their unbeaten run. Yeah, Mikel Carrique, how much time added score? Game's over, Shaunak. Neither I told you when Arsenal winning of PL 90%, but I told history will repeat. City will win PL by beating Villa on the last PL game. Leo James, listen, it's very possible, yeah, but I mean, City still got to win all their games, man. City still have to win all their games. Arsenal will be better off with Alex Scott than Zubimendi. Oof, interesting. Is the La Liga done a Barcelona wins? I think it is. Utsab. I think it is done. Quite honestly, I actually think it's already done. But they still got to play Barcelona as well, so it could be done even earlier. But yeah, Nathan, I read that. What do you think about Didier Deschamps? He's rumored to Real Madrid. Is it okay if he comes to Old Trafford? Neil, quite honestly, I don't know, man. Because there's a theory that Didier Deschamps should have done better with the team he has. So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. Alex Scott scored better than me. People comparing Gyökeres to Haaland when he's coming to Arsenal. Okay, What the max you'll play for MLS? I'd pay 30 for him, dude. He's already not playing in Arsenal. Like, why would I go out of my way? And would he be interested in 1 year? Yeah, I'd be more interested in 1 year, actually, to be honest with you. Checked out the leak kit designs of 26-27 season yet. I have not. Oh wait, I think Dhruv may have shown me actually off screen. I think I have seen it. Yeah, Shaw is the benchmark for fitness. No, Akshay, but Shaw is the lowest benchmark of fitness, and Mount doesn't meet it. So you see what I'm saying? Shaw is the benchmark of least fit, and he doesn't even beat him. So I guess in a way he is the benchmark. He's the flow. He's the ceiling flow. Ceiling flow makes no sense. He's the flow. If you can't even stay more fit than him, then you're useless to us, isn't it, Akshay? To be fair, in a way, in the opposite way, he is a benchmark, I suppose. Yes. Why do you even expect shit at this point? It's like the shitty relationship which you can't seem to end. Well, Arsenal lost. Let's go, boy. Like this. Okay, let's go. Spanish Brandy Rogers. I wouldn't go that far. You guys are getting a little too gassed, man. You still Chelsea could beat City, and then we're back at the same point again. Karan Singh Arsenal, yikes. Okay, says Sanket. In the last stream, I had asked, "Are you guys sure Arsenal's winning the PL?" But Sanket, here's the thing, right? I am sure based on the knowledge I have, City has still not played their games in hand. So for me to give you an answer that is no, no is impossible. Because let me put it this way to you, Sanket. What if Chelsea beat City tomorrow? Then they have one game in hand and they're still 9 points behind, and there's only 6 games to go. So given at the time you asked the question, I can't change, bro. 9 games means Arsenal have to lose 3 games, and City's got to win 3 games. City's not exactly in the best of form themselves. In fairness, Sanket, I'll still stick with my thing, man. But I'll remember everyone that called it. The people who called it, fair play to them, yeah. 35 runs of 27, man. Now PBKS has sorted out the run rate even. I don't think City is winning all the game. Exactly, Aryan. This is the end. No, this is the point of the discussion. Even if Arsenal lose, they're still 9 points ahead. Ethan, we should consider Andoni Iraola for United Manchester. He has proven it all. Aryan, I don't think his CV is as good as Carrick's, or that much better where we have to sack Carrick. Like I said, I'm listen, man. I could be wrong, but my thing is, I want the World Cup bound managers. Otherwise, I think we should stick with Carrick until a better manager is free. Because to me, it makes no sense. I think they're all around in and around the same level. To be very honest with you, I know that sounds crazy after watching what he did, but you could argue that he did better. Carrick did better against Arsenal when Arsenal was in better form. So I don't want to be that guy that goes, let's get rid of Carrick yet. But if we get a World Cup bound manager, I'm interested. If we get Nagelsmann, if we get I don't want Tuchel because of the way he plays football. We get an Ancelotti. We get, oh, people will laugh why Ancelotti, but to me, all the desirable managers are gone to the World Cup. So unless Luis Enrique is on his last year of his contract, maybe in 2027 we can get Luis Enrique. I don't know, man. I don't know. City wins against Chelsea and Palace lead will cut down to 3. Can't afford to lose at Etihad anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they still got to win their games, Saptasha. This is the thing, na. People aren't going to just roll over for them. Vedant Bottler, that's okay. Has to be a United player. Nathan, I think. Hello, Doc. It's been a while. Nathan, I think Arteta is a bigger role than Ark being supervised for having good technical football. He delivers that. Even Ten Hag delivered 2 trophies. That's a great point, man. I think some Arsenal fans will agree with that. He had all the kind of backing and infrastructure Eric Ten Hag didn't have, and they still did it. I don't think that is a controversial statement to say, but then there will be some people who say if he ends up winning the league, that's not the case, dude. That's why it's difficult to say such things. If anyone doesn't have this guy should leave for watch football. As of now, Arsenal has 9 points lead and City's got 2 games in hand. And also a fixture of Arsenal City. Yeah, so Rupinder, you see, they have to win all their games, man. They have to win all their games. It's tough. It's tough to. I can't tell you. I can't guarantee you they're going to win all their games. They have not gone on that kind of run the whole season. Get this manager out, dude. This new hype going around Dauman that he's the next big thing. He will be competing with Yamal, same they did with Wanyeri and MLS. Prabhat, I will defend youngsters simply because it's not their fault. I think Wanyeri is a good player. I've not seen a lot of Max Dauman, but from what I've been told, he's very good. MLS, I'm not willing to go that far on. Um, the thing is, at this young age, you don't really see a lot of talented people playing such high end football, Prabhat. So in to some extent, I understand when people do that. I get it. Bold? What the clean bold? Vadera out through the gates. Man, just when they picked up momentum, 23 of 23. Wow, what a delivery through the gates, bro. Wow. He tossed it up as well, man. Beautiful ball. Beautiful delivery. I get the skipper's got to do all the work, dude. Man City have 2 games in hand plus a game in Arsenal. League is complicated now. Exactly, Ansh. Exactly. Hardik is saying football heritage. Hire the goat. The point is not even us losing, but man, the way we lose, we don't even put up a effing fight, man. And our captain just smiles and he's delusional. Something, I believe he's talking about Gaikwad here. Something got to change, man. Use Akil Ghosh. Okay, I believe bro's talking about CSK here. Thomas Frank 2.0 is all worrying you, right? But he has proven season by season, buddy. Hmm. WrestleMania Watchalong, it is going to be done, Ishan. It is going to be done, yes, next week. Tune in. I changed my life and also flick. These Chelsea guys are shit, man. I don't know why they buy many players and sell them without even properly utilizing them. Even after all the business in the last 3 years, they don't have a world class centre back. Yeah, because again, it's the same discussion we had a little bit earlier regarding the CSK auction, right? Someone asked, are they buying them young to, but then you set back your team in current point of time. So in the hopes of trying to find the next big centre back or the next two, three, four centre backs, they have set themselves. They set their defense up. They've set their defense behind for a few times. But yeah, play effing AI song reels, man, and training. How about coaching some actual football instead of doing this nonsense? Now we should just forfeit the game. Give City a default 3-0 win. It's fine. Nathan Niall plays slow. If I want Shashank anyway. Shashank's on. Shashank is on now. Yeah. Thank you, Bournemouth. Now Rosinha will do us all a favor tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Why leave my guy alone, dude? He still said the best line I've heard all season long by a manager. The explaining of the managing thing is by far the most sense I've heard anyone make this whole season in a press conference. I will say it till I'm blue in the face. I know people will think I'm crazy, and it's fine. Shreyas dropped at 60 on 60 runs, but by the way, uh, that was a tough chance, by the way. But just for argument's sake, they will put it at 60. Oh, sorry, Shashank. That wasn't Shreyas. Sorry, Shashank dropped on 2, I guess, if that means anything to anybody. 19 of 19. Okay, guys, I'll be heading out now. Enjoy the rest of this game. Do you agree Alex Scott will start over Zubamendi? I'm not willing to go that far yet, dude. But I have to say, unless he does a Baleba, he just drops off next season. He's had a great breakout season, Alex Scott. Great breakout season for sure. No, F the shit. Good. Kujarpreet Singh is playing instead of Mark Henry, man. Could have bench Kamboj. Like, at least give your best, man. Then you can have my manager and some. No, man, listen, I'm not. But see, this is the thing, right, Homelander? I'm not saying he's world class or anything. I'm just saying that he is quite the entertaining fellow. And I have a little bit of a soft spot for him. What can I say, man? Arsenal somehow know how to make things interesting. That's one way of putting it. I don't know if Arsenal fans would say those exact words, but that's one way of putting it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I am off. I will see you in about 3-ish hours at Lala. No, not 3-ish hours. Yeah, I guess 3-ish hours. The game starts at 10. I think Lala starts at 9 though. So I'll see you in about 2-ish hours if you want to join us there. Uh, Mikhail Karike, yes. Tomorrow, Spurs watch along in the evening if you're watching football. If you're watching MMA, 6:30 in the morning, UFC 327, Pro Haska in the main event for the vacant light heavyweight title. We will be there, or at least I will be there. I will see you guys in the next video, guys. Take care and good luck to Punjab for the rest of the chase. Do you think using Hoyson in DM profits Madrid? I don't think so, buddy. Either plays center back or he sits on the bench. I don't think people should complicate football this much. Take care, guys.